Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan SEL R-Line with 4Motion. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Volkswagen redesigned the Tiguan just last year. The new Tiguan is a lot bigger than the previous model, and Volkswagen used that extra size for greater cargo and passenger space. In fact, few vehicles in the small SUV segment offer what the 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan does, an optional third-row seat. Popular competitors, such as the Honda CR-V and the Mazda CX-5, are two-row only offerings. And as we can also see, it's got America's best bumper-to-bumper limited warranty. The 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan is a 2- or 3-row SUV that comes in 6 trim levels: S, SE, SEL, SEL R-Line, SEL Premium, and SEL Premium R-Line. All Tiguans are powered by a turbocharged 2-liter engine that's good for 184 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque. That's connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Front-wheel drive is standard and all-wheel drive is optional. 3 rows of seating come standard with front-wheel drive models, and 2 rows are standard on all-wheel drive models with a 3rd row available as an option. The MSRP range is about $24,195 for the base model, on up to about $38,895 for the range-topping model. I've got a few pros and cons we're going to cover real fast before we jump into our build and price review. I'm going to start with the pros. There's a few of them. Number 1, the Tiguan offers a lot of space for passengers and cargo. The Tiguan also offers 3-row seating. This 3-row seating is useful in a pinch, right? It's not a huge SUV, so the 3rd row isn't going to be spacious, but it's there. The tech interface is intuitive to use. And finally, the longer warranty period that I mentioned a little bit earlier is longer than most competitors. So that's pretty cool. On the con side of things, that's subpar acceleration and responsiveness compared to the class. Ranks low in fuel economy compared to the class as well. Optional larger wheels make for a bumpy ride, but that's on any vehicle where you upgrade to a larger wheel and tire package. It's going to probably remove some of that luxury ride, and that's what you're giving up for that sport, and that's okay. All right, let's move on. First up, let's talk about colors. Let's see what the colors are for the 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan. This first color that just looks orange, they call it Habanero Orange Metallic. It's a $295 option. Looks like we can also spin this Tiguan around, so I'll just spin it a little bit. And then right below it, they're showing you what trim level is being shown. This one happens to be an SEL Premium with 4Motion. That means all-wheel drive and Volkswagen talk. This color here is dark moss green metallic. Then we have silk blue metallic, deep black pearl, platinum gray metallic. Whoa, that's not a color, is it? Pure white. And then cardinal red metallic. So we can be sure that that other silver is not available. At least not during this time on the video. Okay, so now we've moved to the interior. We can take a quick look around. I'm not going to spin it too fast so you don't get dizzy. Interior looks okay. Yeah, that 3rd row is going to be crampy. I mean, crampy. Like, I'm calling shotgun for sure. Is there a sunroof? Yeah, there's not just a sunroof. There's a panoramic roof. There's a panoramic roof. There's your map lights and stuff like that. Your grab handles, right? There's your, yeah, everything looks pretty good. It looks very Volkswagen in here, very tight, tidy, right? Fit and finish looks good. Look at that instrument cluster. It's got the full LCD in there. Really, really nice. But we're not here for that. We're here to actually look at the colors. So let's figure it out. Okay, so the color they're showing right now is Titan Black Vienna Leather. That looks pretty good. We already kind of explored the interior like that. I kind of want to get this shot here so I can kind of see better. What's this one? This is the Titan Black Cloth, and that's not very attractive. We certainly won't be doing cloth on ours for sure. Here's the Storm Gray Cloth. Here's that Titan black, but this is in the leatherette versus the leather. So let's check that out again. So here's what the leatherette pattern looks like. And then here's the full leather. See it, how they have the seat has a different design in it. Okay. And this is storm gray in leatherette. This is leatherette. It's called golden oak and black two-tone. And it definitely looks very leather. I think the Volkswagen does. Their leatherette is very high quality. I think the way they do their seats, it's really nice. Here's that storm gray Vienna leather. So yeah, you can see the difference between the leatherette kind of is perforated leather. Kind of looks perforated. And the regular, the leather, I should say, has this whole different design on the seat. Here's Safrano orange and black two-tone Vienna leather. That, I don't know about that. I mean, but it's leather though. Okay, so we've seen the interior colors. We've seen the exterior colors. Let's move on. Let's check out the gallery. We're going to look at the exterior photos and we'll take a look at the interior photos and kind of see all that there because the design looks great. These headlights are beautiful. And I'm really excited to get a close-up look at the interior of this Tiguan. I like the way the Volkswagen does their products because at the end of the day, Volkswagen is Audi and Porsche. And so, yeah. Okay, so they've got big, beautiful, high-resolution photos with a nice sentence below each image. This one says available LED headlights with adaptive front lighting system and LED daytime running lights. So that's letting you know there's an optional setup if you want to make yours really nice. So let's move on. We may or may not read every one of these slides. If you want to make sure that you read every slide, then just simply pause the video real quick. I'll wait for you, and then we can move forward. All right, so there's that. Here's that habanero orange. The Tiguan's a nice-looking vehicle. I think it stands up nice and tall. It's got strong body lines. I like the integrated exhaust into the rear bumper. I mean, everybody's kind of doing that now, but it looks good. Here's a nice shot of the front end. Continuing, I was talking about the strong lines. It's got strong lines in the front. It's got that muscular lines right over here on the outside of that bumper where the fog lights tucked in there. It looks good. It's a nice looking vehicle. There's a nice side shot. You can see her kicking her foot under here because it's that hands-free, easy open, easy close lift gate. Right? Everybody's kind of doing that too. TOO as in also. Here's a nice shot of the interior. It's a nice interior. That instrument cluster, I'm all about tech, especially on the inside. I love the LCD screens. I love heads-up displays. If you don't know what heads-up display is, heads-up display puts things like navigation, like turn-by-turn navigation, your speed limit, things like that, or your speed, your current speed, things like that. It projects that information onto the windshield. And so that's pretty cool. Let's move on. Here's a nice side shot of the cabin. Shows you its spaciousness or lack thereof, depending on what you think. Here they're telling us there's up to 73.5 cubic feet of cargo capacity with the rear seats folded down. Available third row seating. It's going to be squanchy back there. I mean, really. However, in a pinch, or if this is your price point, you have a third row vehicle. I mean, it's still a third row vehicle. Here's the Tiguan SEL Premium with 4MOTION shown in Titan Black Vienna leatherette. Here's their infotainment system here. And here's a much better shot of that LCD screen and in the instrument cluster, giving you all kinds of data. It's really nice. A couple more photos here. Here's the available composition media touchscreen navigation system with 8-inch glass display. And the available panoramic sunroof. And available Climatronic dual zone automatic climate control. They want to tell us about it, so I'm going to stop and we'll look at it. America's best bumper-to-bumper limited warranty, they say, period. 6 years, 72,000 mile, transferable bumper-to-bumper warranty. It says fun to drive, easy to cover. A new vehicle limited warranty covering 6 years or 72,000 miles, whichever occurs first, isn't generous. It's proof of our confidence. Warranty built for 2. If you sell your Tiguan, the remainder of the new vehicle limited warranty transfers to the new owner at no cost to you. And then this last little one, it says, our bumper-to-bumper transferable new vehicle limited warranty is longer in years and mileage than our competitors. All right. Okay, so we looked at the colors and the gallery and the warranty and all of that, and just went, looked at all those images, and now they're going to tell us a little bit more about the design. So, contemporary look that has no contemporaries, right? Okay, let's find out then. It says a design all its own, a bold character line runs from the front to back, conveying chiseled strength, while hood contours deliver a memorable statement up front. Yeah, I guess I was saying it's got strong lines, and I noticed that. It says the look is sophisticated yet capable. Bold styling is everywhere, from the sculpted hood to the strong, sharp character line. Here, there's those beautiful LED headlights with adaptive front lighting system. These available headlights move with your turns to help you see what's ahead. All right, so they're active. And then they've got those beautiful LED tail lights. Yeah, they say, yeah, they look great, but that's only part of the story. They're also efficient and long-lasting. Well-designed interior. There's plenty of room, from rear leg room to color choices. Sharp, modern styling creates an environment you'll never want to leave. It's a very attractive cabin. It's a very well-executed vehicle. Just front to back, up, down, side to side. It's a tight vehicle. Here they're telling us about their leatherette seating surfaces. It looks like leather, but it's really VTEX leatherette. This available seating surface is comfortable, stylish, and easy to maintain. And it's soft, too. I think it's actually nicer than, like, the BMW Sensatech, I think is what they call their leatherette. And then I think Mercedes calls theirs MB Text. And I haven't checked out the Mercedes leather in a while, but I know that the Volkswagen leatherette is nicer than the BMW's leatherette, in my opinion, mind you. Okay, panoramic sunroof. Available panoramic sunroof blends seamlessly into the cabin, letting in plenty of light as well as the outside world. Here they're saying that even though it's gorgeous and it's all stylish and it's got all these amenities and all of that, and there's all this headroom and leg room, there's still plenty of room, I should say, for everybody's travel and style. They're just trying to tell you about the utility and its cargo capacity. We already kind of touched on it. It's got almost 74 cubic feet of cargo capacity when you have the seats folded down in the back. And they're actually just showing us a quick little image of that so we can see that in real time, how that looks. Over here, where this lady's swiping her foot under the back of the Tiguan, we already know what that is. Hands-free, easy open, easy close, lift gate. A lot of manufacturers are doing that, especially when they're with their SUVs. So, what does it say here? It says, with key in pocket, kick your foot under the rear bumper to unlock and open the lift gate. To close, using this feature, just walk away, and it'll shut automatically. Then over here up in the corner where this person's got their hand out, they're pulling on that lever to release the seat. It says seat release levers in cargo area. That's pretty cool. This drops the second row. It's so easy, doing it takes less time than reading about it. Yeah, that's actually nice. There's times when that would just make sense, wouldn't it? Here they're showing us the versatile third row. It's small, but it's there. And then they've got that remote power liftgate. So on your key fob, you can press the key, and this available feature will open the hatch before you get to it. So it says available feature. So it is not standard equipment. The remote power liftgate does not seem to be standard equipment. Comfy gets well appointed. The interior of the Tiguan is designed to make you feel comfortable and taken care of, especially when you fill it with available amenities like leather seating surfaces and a heated steering wheel, which I like too. Here they're talking about that Vienna leather seating surfaces available for the first and second row. These seating surfaces feature a unique design and color options like storm gray and soprano orange and black. So the third row, no matter what, is not leather. It's going to be leatherette no matter what. The third row seems to be, or appears to be the case. Leather wrap multifunction heated steering wheel, right? This available optional feature is a true multitasker, right? We got it. You can keep your hands warm, control your music, answer your phone, do all that. Then you got the dual zone automatic climate control. We get it. We know what that means. That means the driver and the passenger can have different heating settings to their liking, right? That's what that means. It's a nice feature, though. Here we go. Let's talk about some R design, because we are doing an R design, right? So R-Line design. This is all about sport and style. Exterior features include 19 or 20-inch alloys. You know we're upgrading to the 20s. A bold front bumper. Yeah, it does look even bolder. and enhanced side sills. If you don't know what side sills are, they run right along here below the door, right? They're also called rocker panels. Sometimes they're called rocker panels. Oftentimes they're called side sills. They're interchangeable words. It says inside you'll find stainless steel pedal caps and a black headliner. Okay, we went through design. Let's find out about the performance. It says horsepower, torque, and a higher pulse rate. Okay, so it says reach points of interest on point. Now they're going to start talking about this 4MOTION all-wheel drive. As conditions change, available 4MOTION distributes power between the front and rear wheels as needed to help optimize traction and stability, right? So, yeah, that's what Volkswagen calls their all-wheel drive. Audi calls it Quattro. Volkswagen calls it 4MOTION. And I don't know what Porsche calls theirs. Maybe they just call it all-wheel drive. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's modes. So snow mode says in snow mode, the engine can upshift earlier, which helps keep it in a lower RPM range and helps prevent too much power from going to the wheels too quickly. So you're not spinning the tires, right? That's what that means. And then there's on-road mode. In good conditions on a paved road, stay in on-road mode and choose from 4 different settings combining performance and comfort. And then off-road. Off-road mode can help maintain traction on challenging road surfaces on steep grades. It can activate hill descent control to help keep a safe speed as you descend. And then finally, there's a custom setting, off-road custom setting. Within off-road mode custom settings, the driver can set various parameters like steering and all-wheel drive options to their own preferences. Continuing on with under power, they're talking about their turbocharged engine. We already know that no matter what Tiguan you get, it only comes with one engine. The turbocharged engine is not only a lot of fun, it's also fuel efficient. And then they're talking about their 8-speed automatic transmission with a sport mode. Having 8 speeds can mean a smooth shifting experience. In Tiptronic mode, you can shift manually and take control of your driving experience. Right here, they're saying the exterior isn't the only work of art. Sophistication is only part of the story. Tiguan also has plenty of power, letting you explore the city and far beyond with confidence. Here's a shot of that engine. All right, so that's that 2-liter engine. Refinement describes the interior. As for the 184 horsepower turbocharged engine, the word entertainer seems more appropriate. It gets 22 miles to the gallon in the city. It gets 29 miles to the gallon on the highway. It makes 184 horsepower, and it makes 221 pound-feet of torque. Yes, let's talk technology. I like that. There's a beautiful shot of that Tiguan interior. So much tech, so easy to use. Let's find out. Okay, so they call it Volkswagen Digital Cockpit. The available digital display is a true breakthrough. Instead of traditional instrument cluster information, instead of the traditional instrument cluster, information can be displayed digitally in high resolution. Let's take a closer look. So this says driver personalization. It's got this guy's name here. And then there's this little tab. If I scroll down a smidge, it says driver personalization. The Tiguan can store up to 4 driver profiles, remembering your personal preference for a wide variety of different settings and systems. And then there is the wide map navigation view, which is really hot. I love that. I just love that. Wide map navigation view. You shouldn't get lost trying to not get lost. I like that. You don't have to really take your eyes off the road. Just quick glance down. So the available wide map navigation view adjusts the size of the map, making it even bigger and more prominent. I love that. I just love that. Audis do that too, and their Audis just do it wonderfully. I just love that. Here they're talking about their apps. You can, to start App Connect, simply plug in your compatible smartphone and watch as your select apps appear on the touchscreen display of your Volkswagen. So here they're talking about their Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, I'm not going to get into it because these are proprietary systems, meaning that regardless of what manufacturer offers Apple CarPlay looks the same in every manufacturer's car, as does Android Auto, because it's their own standalone proprietary system. So I'm not going to get into that. The only real difference is some manufacturers like BMW only offer a 1-year trial subscription to these things, and then it seems like you got to pay for it, whereas other manufacturers sort of just seemingly give it to you as a no-cost option. We'll find out going forward which one it's going to be. I'm sure for our R-Line, it's probably included in at our price point, I'm sure. Let's talk about the music appreciation. The seats are comfortable and the acoustics are superb. This could become your favorite place to listen to music. So they've got this Fender premium audio system. It's got 480 watts. It's 9 speakers and it's concert quality sound. Then there's this 8-inch touchscreen navigation system. Besides looking great, the available sleek glass display helps make the map more prominent, while dynamic route guidance assists you with turn-by-turn information. Okay. Technology that tames the jungle. City streets can throw more than enough challenges your way, so we designed our available driver assistance features to help you meet them with confidence. So here they've got a guy crossing the street not paying attention. Where I live, people do this all the time. So pedestrian monitoring included in front assist. Right? So what this does is this feature can warn a pedestrian's crossing in front of the vehicle and under certain circumstances can actually brake automatically to help prevent or mitigate the outcome of a collision with a pedestrian if the driver doesn't respond adequately to the warnings that the vehicle is going to give you. We can see here that it's got something up on the screen here and it's all red saying, hey, there's something going on. Or maybe this is just its proximity sensor. But yeah, I was just noting that. Then we have blind spot monitor. Love this this piece of tech. When driving, if you attempt to change lanes, the available blind spot monitor can help alert you to cars that may be in your blind spot. The active blind spot monitor, available when the vehicle is equipped with lane assist on select models, can also counter steer within the limits of lane assist to help keep you in your lane if you attempt to change lanes when a vehicle is in your blind spot and you're not paying attention. Okay, and then over here on our right, there's overhead view of camera. This available overhead view camera helps give you a better view of what is around your vehicle, right? Some manufacturers call it bird's eye view. Hey, it's 11/11, make a wish. Anyway, VW CarNet security and service. Where did I last park? Did I lock the door? The available VW CarNet security and service can tell you and even call for help if needed. So look, it's got a sunroof rain notification. If you leave the sunroof open and there is rain in the near forecast, the VW CarNet mobile app can help. It can send you a notification so you can return to the car and close it. Be nice if it could just close it. Open vehicle notification. Let's say you accidentally leave your Volkswagen unlocked, or maybe the trunk or one of the doors is ajar. The Volkswagen mobile app can let you know and can even lock the doors remotely. All right. And then finally, there's that parking information powered by Parkopedia. The parking information feature can help make owners' lives easier by locating off-street parking information near a destination and sending the location to your in-vehicle navigation system if so equipped when you click on the Send to My VW button. Here we're going to go through their driver assistance features that can give us more confidence while we drive. First up, as we can see, is adaptive cruise control, which helps the vehicle maintain a preset speed and distance from the car in front of it. When activated, if the car in front of you speeds up or slows down, the sensors can detect the change and your car follows suit. So it's paying attention and can adjust accordingly. Blind spot monitor. When driving, if you attempt to change lanes, the available blind spot monitor can help alert you to cars that may be in your blind spot. Now, if this is an active system, then it can counter steer within the limits to help pull you back into your lane if it thinks you're doing it by mistake. Light assist, available high beam control, which is called light assist, helps provide better visibility on dark roads by turning on your high beams at certain speeds. A camera mounted at the base of the rearview mirror turns your high beams on when conditions warrant it on dark or poorly lit roads. It can then turn them off again, which I've cut it off, some of the sentence, hang on. If a car's coming your way, it'll turn off the lights so it's not blinding the person. Here's lane assist. When moving, available lane keeping assist can sense if you start to drift into another lane without using the turn signal. Within the limits of the system, lane assist can help steer to help keep you in the current lane. Area park view. The available overhead view camera helps give you a better view of what is around your vehicle. Park distance control with maneuver braking. Says available park distance control has sensors that can help you back out or drive into a parking spot. Audible signals and the optical parking system on the display indicate how much space you have behind and on some vehicles in front of the vehicle when parking. If you get too close, the system beeps as a warning. Maneuver braking, and this is included with a park distance control, can apply emergency braking force automatically to help mitigate and, in best case, prevent collisions with stationary obstacles while you maneuver the vehicle in reverse. So if you're not stopping and it thinks you need to stop, then it's going to do it for you if you have that optional feature. Here's front assist. This available front collision warning system can help monitor traffic and can alert you acoustically and visually to a potential front-end collision with the vehicle moving ahead. If it senses that a collision is imminent, autonomous emergency braking can support the driver with increased brake pressure, or under certain circumstances, it can apply the brakes automatically. Now, there's also an available pedestrian monitoring feature, which can warn a pedestrian is crossing in front of the vehicle, and we know about that. Under certain circumstances, can brake automatically to help, so you don't hit those people or lessen the effects of that. Lastly, there's rear cross traffic alert, which I love. You're at the grocery store, any big parking lot, blah, 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 blah. If you're backing out, sometimes you just can't see cars that are coming and they're flying, or the cars that you're pulling out from on the side of you are huge, and so you got to really stick your car out. I love this feature. I love the blind spot monitor, and I love rear cross traffic alert. Those are my two favorite features. All right, let's look at safety. We can't predict, but we can engineer. Peace of mind is top of mind. While we can't guarantee you'll never have trouble on the road, we're going to help you anticipate and avoid problems at the core of what we do. Okay, so they're going to tell us about, we can do this slider here so we can see their full safety cage, the full safety cage. Front and rear crumple zones help absorb crash energy, while a rigid safety cage helps deflect it away from the driver and passengers. Says there's an intelligent crash response system. In the event of a collision that deploys the airbags, the ICRS can turn off the fuel pump, unlock the doors, and activate the hazard lights. It helps react if you might not be able to. And then it tells you about that rear view camera system, which we kind of already know about, and that stuff's already, basically self-explanatory. Here they're talking about their what? Automatic post-collision braking system. Not every collision brings a car to a stop. True story. That's why our vehicles include an automatic post-collision braking system. It can also help slow the vehicle down after collision, helping reduce the chance of any additional impacts, collateral damage. Then they have a tire pressure monitoring system that helps let you know if you are losing tire pressure and when to add air. Question is, does it tell you exactly what tire? Or is it just a general symbol, and then you need to go either eyeball which tire it is, or then proceed to check the tire pressure of each tire manually? So, it's cool that it lets you know, though. But which way does it let you know, is my question. 7 stability enhancing systems, from electronic brake pressure distribution, which helps maintain appropriate stopping power during a hard braking situation, to electronic stability control, which can adjust engine throttle and apply corrective forces to the wheels that need them most. Your vehicle is equipped with a total of 7 stability enhancing systems. This reminds me of all this tech stuff. There's all these acronyms for all this new tech stuff. Check this out. I did a video a while ago on must-have car tech. I'm going to put a link up. Okay, so let's look at the trims, and then we're going to get ready to get into the build and price, because we've gone through everything. We've gone over the colors, the gallery, the warranty, design, performance, technology, safety. Now we're here at trims. There are how many trims? The S with 4MOTION. So there's the S, the SE, and then there's the SEL, and there's the R-Line, and then there's the SEL Premium, and then the SEL Premium R-Line. All right, so here's the deal. While I like the SEL R-Line with 4MOTION, if you're a little more budget conscious, consider the SE. I, of course, will go with the 4MOTION, this one here, the SE 4MOTION, to maximize your dollar. It's just one step up from the base S, really, but you get plenty of features, including forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, keyless entry, the upgraded 8-inch touchscreen infotainment, and power adjustable driver's seat. So, if you're trying to save a buck, go with the SE. If you're really trying to save a buck, go with the SE that doesn't have 4-wheel drive. You can just do the 2-wheel drive version. For us, however, we are going to do the SEL R-Line with 4Motion. It starts off at $34,945. Let's view its specs, and then we'll get into the build and price. They've got theirs laid out interesting. So design is the R-Line. It's got all-wheel drive, 8-speed automatic transmission. Here it's got its equipment that it has, park distance control, heated windshield washer nozzles, power-operated side mirrors. It's got electric steering. It's got that 2-liter engine, of course, heated side mirrors. It's got the LED tail lights, automatic headlights. It's got 19-inch wheels, so we'll be upgrading to those 20-inch wheels. It's got fog lights with low-speed corner illuminating feature. If I missed anything, I apologize, but I normally just scroll, so if you want to make sure that you catch everything, usually in these spec sections, then you definitely want to pause because there's a lot, and I'll just usually be grazing for the high points. Under interior, got the illuminated glove box, adaptive cruise control, dual zone climate control, leather wrapped steering wheel, remote start, keyless access with push button. Leatherette seating is standard. I don't know if we can get leather. I don't know. If we can't, it's not a deal breaker on the Volkswagen because I like their leatherette so much. Got heated front seats. You got a 10-way power driver's seat. For your storage technology, there's a Volkswagen CarNet app. There's the Bluetooth tech with audio streaming. You got a rear view camera. You got 3 USB ports, 2 of them up front. You got the 8-inch color display. You got the Sirius XM that it comes with a 3-month trial, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert. It's got all that good stuff. Pedestrian monitoring. So it's got all the tech that we want most likely. Under safety, it's got anti-lock brakes. It's got the side curtain protection, intelligent crash response system, which we just read about. It's got the driver and passenger front and side thorax airbag. It's got the latch system for the child safety seats and all that there, which everybody has to have. Okay, we're not going to get into this super engine technical junk, but I do want to find out a couple of things. One, it makes 184 horsepower at 4,400 RPMs. That's pretty good. Here's what I really like. It makes all its torque at just 1,600 RPMs. So, I'm pretty sure that this car is probably pretty peppy. Unless it's really heavy, it's going to be pretty peppy because it's making quite a bit of torque way down low. So that means this car is going to feel, it's going to be ready to go. And so it's just going to really be a power to weight thing. And I guess we could dig back and see what the weight is real fast. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Oh, here's some notables. Engine oil. It requires 6 quarts of engine oil, and it's got about a 16-gallon fuel tank. Curb weight, 3,858 pounds. Gross vehicle weight, 5,093 pounds. City, it gets 21 miles to the gallon in the city, 29 miles to the gallon on the highway, and it gets a combined fuel economy of 24 miles to the gallon. Let's go to the build and price. I'm ready. Let's go build out and price this vehicle. Okay, first things first, we need to choose our colors. We kind of already went through this. The color that it's given us right now is pure white. This color here, was that not available? Platinum gray. That looks nice. I like that. Blue silk. Habanero, we're certainly not doing that. Dark moss green. I normally don't like greens. That actually doesn't look that bad. I think that's banana. Yeah, this color, white silver metallic, is not available, or they're having a problem on their website at any rate. Cardinal red metallic. So, based out of all those ones that I saw, honestly, I like the platinum gray metallic the best. It's a little boring, but I actually like it. So we're sitting at $35,940. Should we drag this thing around a little bit? Yeah, we can drag it around just a little bit because you might be thinking, hey, can you drag it around just a smidge? So there we go. Now let's move on to the interior. All right, so looks like our option with the R-Line is still leatherette. But like I said, I don't mind because I think they do it to a very nice degree. I certainly don't want to do a light color, so we're going to stick with the Titan Black VTEX leatherette. There's only one choice in transmission. Okay, we got a lot of options here. So there's packages. There's that third row seating package. It's a $600 option. I want that. We're going to do that. Let's move on to the next one. What's this one? Okay, so that was all for packages. The rest of this stuff is all accessories. So keep in mind with these accessories, I'm going to go through them kind of really fast. I'm just going to kind of go through them quick and select the ones I think are relevant. Keep in mind that at any time you can go to the dealer and go to the parts counter, go to the accessories right there, and buy all this stuff. So you don't need to build and price your car, your Tiguan, with this stuff right now. I like this Muddy Buddy trunk liner. I think that's nice. Let's see, what else do they have here? Paint protection film, nah. The Mojo mats, those are nice. The base carrier bars, I don't need that. What else do we have here? What else do we have here? The privacy cover, I like that. The privacy cover is nice. Ooh, those wheels are nice. These 20-inch wheels are nice. Tires sold separately. Okay, let's get these wheels because I think they look nice. Can we get those wheels? Yeah, we got them. Got those wheels. And then the rest of this is kind of just storage stuff. If you've got seat covers. I like that Bumperdillo. That Bumperdillo is kind of nice for $110. I like that. And oh, these Muddy Buddy weather floor liners for the interior. Those are nice. Okay. And these are for the backs too. All right. So I guess I think I missed something back here because I think I missed. They had these Mojo mats for $149, but then I saw they showed them again. Mojo mats for $105. So they got these doubles. We're not going to spend a whole bunch of time going through that. You get it. I've got summer mats, I've got the carpeted mats, and I've got the all-season mats, and I got the all-season mats in the back. So you kind of see how I laid that out. We're sitting just under $40,000. I think we've got everything. Let's go to the summary. Okay, so this thing started off at just under $35,000. We added, well, quite a bit in options. Well, I guess in accessories, and we threw a package in there, and I threw $2,000 in a custom wheels, and that's really about it. So here's the deal. I'm going to go ahead and print this off, or can I print it off is the question. Hang on. Okay, if I can print this off, I can't see where I could actually print off the PDF. Most manufacturers, you can go ahead and print off your build, and I usually attach the build summary to the description below the video. So if I'm able to figure that out, then I will attach the build summary to the description below. Other than that, we're at the end. I thank you for joining me. If you made it, you're really awesome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, have a wonderful, wonderful day.